Well, students who live in these off-campus apartments tell me that they normally park in this lot right next door to the complex and use this walkway as a sort of shortcut to go to and from their cars. But over the weekend, we're told one student used Park Avenue to get to the lot, and she was actually forced to fight off a man who police say tried shoving her into his own car. Vote, not a really big surprise here, going to the Republican candidate, Jeb Walker. And he's actually joining me right arrest. He is now behind bars, accused of actually breaking into that house that you see here behind me, the white one with the blue shutter. As if a high-speed chase through the city wasn't enough, officers say the driver came flying down this hill, literally airborne, aiming straight for this house. Officials are really urging parents to take a good look right here at these guidelines. And the health director from the Bridgeport Health Department says that really the best way to combat bed bugs is that once your place gets exterminated, remove everything. Actually, just throw everything away that's inside, including all your furniture and your clothes. I know, I do feel like it at times that I'm going to get blown away. We're in the Washington Square Park area in downtown Stamford. Want to take you over here, even though the roads look good, take a look. This is what people have to kind of trek through if they want to do any sort of shopping or eat at any of the cafes today. Last note, we have at least 21,000 people out of power. The big question now, when are we in the clear? It was a wicked day outside for all of us, filled with high winds, heavy rain. The Westport Fire Department says they are ready for it. Organizers say the crops will be ready to harvest this fall and will be used in the classroom. Well, it's a whole new spin on a homegrown idea. A group of professional home decorators have come up with a way for people to not only reduce their clutter, but to get something back in return. 12 on transportation. Some construction in South Norwalk this weekend will likely cause some traffic problems.
In Fairfield. Steph?
Well, you know, Tom, this is actually where an ATM machine is supposed to be. It was here yesterday, but take a look. The machine is gone, and so are the front windows. Sweeping up after two thieves stooped to a new low. Rene Gomez got to work and found his new business was robbed. Windows smashed, cigarettes gone. So was the ATM machine.
It's a family business. We work hard, and wouldn't expect that, that happen like that way.
One of the witnesses reported that they saw a dark-colored minivan, possibly gray. It backed into the building, smashed out the glass, and then fled the scene after taking the machine.
Investigators say backing into the window with the van gave them some key evidence. Pieces of the van's broken taillight may lead them to the culprits.
We can take that lens to an auto parts store and have it examined, and they can actually tell us what type of vehicle that came from.
Meanwhile, customers were disgusted to see someone had done this to their neighbor.
I mean, they're coming to get an ATM machine? What are they going to do with an ATM machine?
Well, police say there's a lot they could do with that ATM machine. There was between $2,000 and $3,000 inside that machine. Meanwhile, I talked to witnesses. You know, you'd think that it would take two big guys to take a machine like this. I talked to someone who heard the crash last night and looked out the window. He said they looked like two skinny little crackheads who did this. For now, we are in Fairfield. Stephanie Simo, News 12 Connecticut. Been keeping a watchful eye, and if you take a look inside of this trap right here, you can see it's empty. We're going to get up and we're going to walk just around the corner over here. There are 4 in total set up around this portable classroom. You can see this trap over here also empty, except for this little piece of bait. Exterminators hoping this apple right there does the trick.
There's no guarantee you're going to catch him. He might just push the trap out of the way every time he comes out.
So Al Greenwood is making sure all the escape routes are covered, some with apples, all of them with these wired cages.
After people were voting, we came back to school and it was really gross and stunk.
The stench inside this portable classroom became too unbearable. School leaders say skunks living under this building left their mark. It got so bad, letters were sent out yesterday telling parents to keep their kids home. A little stinker forced school to close.
Our principal came in and told us that there was no school because it was smelling bad and it was affecting our learning.
I'm just trying to prepare it so I can get that trap nice and close to the hole.
With everything in place, the only thing left to do is wait. Greenwood says it could take a while.
It's very time consuming. A lot of guys don't do it because of that. Because you got to come out, set traps, check them every day by state regulation. And there's certain rules and regulations that have to be followed when you do any of this work.
Meanwhile, kids say they don't mind if these traps stay empty. You want to go back to school Monday?
Not really.
But unfortunately, the assistant superintendent of schools tells me that they will go back to school on Monday. Lordship Elementary will open in the classrooms and kids will be back inside there. School officials, meanwhile, are spending the weekend deodorizing and fanning all the classrooms inside. They say that the stench should be out of the school by Monday. They're hoping that their visitors are too. For now, we are in Stratford. Stephanie Simo, News 12 Connecticut.